Okay, welcome back to video 6. Well, welcome back to my series, and this is video 6. I suppose is the best way to start this off. Really, I'm just setting my stopwatch there. As I'm talking, I'm getting mixed up with the two. So, right, okay. I've got one or two things planned, not a lot, but I've been away for the weekend, so I've been a bit out of it. So, one of the things that I hadn't done. In this particular turn, I was going to say the previous turn, but this turn is to sort out these guerrilleros here. They're the ones who don't seem to have done anything yet. So I'm going to see if I can sabotage something in here. What is that? Cantonment. So see if we can get away with that. Successful mission as well. That doesn't happen a lot, does it? What's that? That must be the one I damaged before, was it? With my ships. Damn, I should have checked all these things out beforehand, shouldn't I, really? But it looks as though... where does that belong to? I wonder where that port belongs to. Anyway, it looks as though everything's on track. Just have a quick check of everything else. Yeah, they've all moved, haven't they? And agents. Yeah, these are the ones that are in places where I want them to be anyway, or they're heading somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've done all of that, so don't need to do anything more with that. So let's just end turn. I have got a couple of things planned for the next turn, of course, provided I can get away with them. I probably haven't got the whole turn planned out, but we shall see. In fact, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't seem to be ending the turn, does it? Oh yeah, it is. Right, okay. It seems to be a long way away. See what I can... Well, let me zoom in, will it, on this screen? That's a shame. It seemed like nothing was happening, and it's basically because I'm such a long way away from anything that's moving, aren't I? So, these are my provocateurs and various agents that are moving from one place to another. Now, for anybody that's as out of touch as me, we've been taking some places, mainly in the northeast, keeping Portugal below us, and sort of encouraging, really, I suppose, in a way, Spain to take the other areas so that they're committing themselves to a border, really, and then completely surrounding Madrid, as somebody pointed out recently on one of the comments. So the idea is going to be to take Madrid. The Spanish have got quite large armies, and I do need to keep an eye on how happy the Spanish are towards me. I can't remember what happens if the Spanish turn on me in the Peninsular campaign or not. So, I get to see what's happening there, don't I? If the Spanish turn on me, I will struggle, there's no doubt about it, because my position is very, very strung out, and my whole campaign is based on a joint enterprise between the two of us. Where is that? That's Badajoz. Now, he seems to be heading for Badajoz. Now, why would he be going that way? Is it simply because he's raised troops at the bottom there in the south and he can't get them across? Because there is a Spanish territory, isn't there? It's just sort of captured within, if you like, my territories. So maybe he's marching from there into these other areas, but hey, that's a nice sized Spanish army as well, isn't it? Heading for the French. I wonder if we've got another yellow area then, did we? Did another area become yellow? Not sure, maybe not. Okay, intellectual advance. Good. And we're going to get anti-French sentiment. Now, that anti-French sentiment, that's the one that we get an extra provocateur or something for, isn't it? We've got a mission on that, haven't we? Anyway, so workers on strike. Oh, I didn't know I was going to have anybody on strike. Oh, I see. This is the one where I was moving these back, wasn't it, to occupy the place. This is the problem with occupying places. You then have to keep them happy. Well, they're happy enough now, but we shall see. They're close enough to Madrid to be able to launch an attack eventually, so we'll see where we go from there. So this one here, construction report, roads. Yeah, this seemed to be ages and ages ago I ordered these. Okay, and then the magistrate that I wanted as well. How much have we got? 4,574, and in the future we'll be getting... What's that? Is that 6,000 something? Right, income 4,359 next time. Okay, I need to increase this trade, don't I, really, by bringing that merchant ship round. Haven't really got anything on my little sheet here about a merchant ship, but we'll see. So, I think what I should do is wreck these ports, actually, while I'm on my way. Somebody said, thanks for showing me how to totally wreck a port. I didn't know that one. I have got that on previous videos, but obviously you can't watch everything, can you? So let's have a look down here. I wonder which territories the Spanish are going to take. See, I wonder if I need to wreck that again anyway. Oh look, they're building there. Wow. Oh, now that's interesting, isn't it? I think I am going to have to wreck that one. So, and what's this as well? They're building here as well. Building in both those places. And what's happening over here? I don't know. I thought there was another port there. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there's just 2 ports. I think what I'll do is I'll find out what my army's achieved first. I don't know if I'm near enough to be able to attack anywhere that owns those ports, so let's have a look. So what have we got? Wellesley, Beresford's the one I'm looking for. He's the one that should be doing something now, isn't he? Right, he's over in Badajoz. Now he's the one that... Ah, there we go. I needed him to clear out those... I know we call them frogs here, so you just have to accept that expression, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, but you know, any French or French sympathisers out there, but it's just a term that we have for them. I've explained it before. It's it's all to do with the picture of the frogs that the French used to have in times when fighting the British or the English at the time. When they had frogs on their standard, because Paris was infestated with frogs, so we call them frogs. So right, okay, he's got to take out those frogs. I think I can move Wellington towards Madrid. Now let's have a look at where those others are. Those other, and I call them spigs. The where are we? It's an army. Is it the one I gave Picton to? No, it isn't. It's the one that should have a. Oh, it's probably this one. He's got a strange name, hasn't he? If it's him, no, there aren't many of those, are there? Oh yes, that's right, because they haven't joined up yet, have they? Right, I can get those over to Victoria, can't I? Or Vitoria, whatever it's called. Right, let's get those over then. Need to join things up. We got this one last time, didn't we? So I think I might just auto-resolve this, because like I said, they're only 3 forces that I've got. These, aren't they? Ones that I picked up by attacking places. So I'm just wondering, if I take Vitoria, then I'm wondering where these ports belong to. You see, if those ports belong to Vitoria, then really I don't need to... Actually, I think I've had that as an objective, haven't I? Pays Vasco. I think that might have been one of my objectives, Let's just have a look. Mission. Anti-French sentiment. Santander. Oh, is that it? Anti-French settlement. My lord, whatever. Grants an agent. Oh, that's just me getting anti-French sentiment. And this one is Castilla la Nueva. Oh, that's Madrid. And that's Santander. Oh, right, okay. I thought I'd had a target for that, so maybe... Now I should liberate it, shouldn't I, really? I can't see me wanting to occupy that place. Mind you, it's a good moving off point, isn't it, for attacking these other areas up here. Might have to think about that. If I have a look at my relations, though, with Spain before I do that, can you see that? You see my territorial expansion. Even though I liberate places and give it to them, I still get minuses, so I'm on minus 52 at the moment for territorial expansion. So if I take another territory, that's going to go even less. The Spanish might just turn on me, which won't be a good situation. You see, that's minus 52 as well. It doesn't matter. It seems to be, whenever I expand, I get another minus in there. I don't know why I'm so much better off against the Portuguese than I am against the Spanish, of course. What are my minuses there for the Spanish? Is it just historical grievances, maybe? Historical grievances. Yeah, I haven't got any, have I, with the Portuguese? That's what it is. It's historical grievances. I might just have to give them some money, a goodwill payment, to make them happier, Spain, if I start to take any more territories. So anyway, Vitoria, and they've got. They're not taxing it. They're on 0. They can't really leave that place, can they? If I surround it, it might cause them problems, if I siege it. Actually, they're not claiming any taxes, are they? Look, no taxes. Huh. Right. My agent a provocateur? No, he isn't. He's just a spy. Right, okay, it's what I do, really, isn't it, when I take that place? Surely will let me take it with all of those men. I haven't got any artillery, of course. And he's going to have a lot of armed citizenry, isn't he? Let's go and have a look. Okay, it's in my favour. These are no good, really. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At 9 I've got, sorry, 9 against 8. And these are all just rubbish. But you see, I haven't got a lot of infantry to fire at him with, have I, either? It's in my favour though, so I might just try auto-resolving that actually and see what happens. Doesn't really matter if I lose loads of troops, does it? Victory! Ha! 114 loss. Well, it's probably about right actually, that's probably what I'd have lost actually, so now we'll keep that. Now, this is the big question. Do I peacefully occupy? Or do I loot? Or do I liberate? So, well, loot is out of the question really, I think, for me. Liberate is not a bad idea, because that will give me more troops, and it will mean that he will, the Spanish will take that area. I have a feeling though that that might be the port area that I need. You see, looking on the bottom left hand map, I think there might be a port up here that I can then use to attack from. But in reality I might be better off using this port here to get here. You see, this one here, this is my objective. I have to get the French down to 5 territories, but or less of course, but I also have to take that area there, so I need some way of getting into there. I think maybe I'll choose this way and let the Spanish have this one. It's probably the best idea. There is a port in there, so that's going to be good, isn't it, for the Spanish? But I've already got a port, and I don't need to trade with anybody else, so I can't see any reason why I should want to do that. So I'm going to liberate. Let's go for that. Right, okay, let's look at these ports now. Yeah, look. These. Oh no, hang on. Is that one still? That one's still French. Right, but this one is back to being Spanish. It's not even being built now either. Ah, but this one. There is another one, it's there. Ah, right, okay. Well, let's go along and destroy this then. After all that messing around. I didn't realise what I was doing, did I? I could probably move my Spaniards, my Spanish guerrillas or whatever you want to call them, up into these areas and attack the port on the way to that place anyway, but never mind. Okay, let's get him. Can he reach? Yes. Over to there. Now, this should prevent this building. I don't know if it's building or repair actually that he's doing. Can I look? Can I see what's happening? Yeah, he's actually building. He's making it into a dry dock. What's he got there now? Just a dockyard now, you see. So what he's done is he's repaired it, and he was building it into a dockyard. That will have cost him a heck of a lot of money last turn. It really will. I think I should just take my ships out of there, to be quite frank. I do. I mean, I could wreck it. Actually, I'll wreck it a few times because I'll still be able to get up there next turn, won't I? So yeah, let's do some damage. Why not? Same thing again, in and out, until we've caused him enough damage to really annoy him. But still be able to get up to the trading hub next turn. Right, I think perhaps one more. Should that do it? Ah, just one more. Okay. Now, oh, one more still. Right. Okay, that's done. Right, so what I'm going to do now is bring him up here. And I think... no, hang on a minute. I'm thinking if I put them there, then next turn I'll be able to reach there. But I'm pretty sure last time I could attack from there, wreck it, and get part way back as well. It's quite a good distance, isn't it? So I'm going to sit outside there, wait for him to repair this, and then next turn I'll move back in there, damage it again, and then move back up there and join those. I think that's probably the best way to do it, isn't it, really? Excuse me. So if I take Madrid, looking on the bottom left hand map now, take Madrid, then I've only got these places here then to take, haven't I? I should have picked up some more troops here, some more of these guerrillas. Yes, I have. Can I add those yet? They can actually move, can't they? They can. But can these? No, they can't. How well off are we here? We're not good, are we? And we're on a moderate replenishment rate, so that's not too bad. I wonder if maybe next turn, depending on the roads of course, I can move up there, wreck that again, and then move back to here, ready to take that next turn. He's got absolutely nothing in there, has he? He's on 0. He's not taxing it again, no tax. So he's getting very little income at the moment, isn't he? And if we look at the regions that he's got now, where are we? Victory conditions. He's now got 12 out of, well, he's got to go down to 5, so he's got to lose another 7, hasn't he, really? So let's see what happens then. after Beresford has done his bit, of course. Actually, before I do that, let's just check this Garolero again, just to see what he's done. There isn't a port there, is there, as well, by the way? Maybe he could wreck that. There is, isn't there? Just there. Supply port. It's not getting much money for these supply ports, by the way, but... right, no army in there. So I think I'll just go and wreck that port, if I can. Only 40% chance, not good. I might as well use these agents, so let's just speed that up a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, wow, I'm very impressed with these agents. Right, get him back in there again so he can wreck something else. It's basically just costing the French economy so that you know, they're less able to get resources together to fight me. I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? Right, now the other thing was... where is he? Beresford. Here, he must be around here somewhere. Here he is. Now the idea, remember, is to gang up on Madrid. So Wellington must be around here somewhere. Yes, he is. There don't seem to be any threats around there from the French. So within 2 turns we can be in Madrid with that large army. He's bound to have troops up there in Madrid, of course. He may well have as much as I've got, you know, possibly more even. So we'll just continue to replenish. We've gained lots of chevrons, which is really nice. I'll just take Beresford over to here and claim some more chevrons. And then once I've done that, I'll gang up on Madrid and send both of these 2 armies over to Madrid. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I don't know how long this army here is going to need to be tied up there. But having taken Madrid, if Spain are still friends, I may well send those down to the port down here, get them on ships, and then attack up that area there and take this area. I think that's probably the best way to go around it. But anyway, we'll see. For now, let's attack this place here. How many men have I got here? Oh, we're quite depleted actually, 57 and 90. Yeah, we are actually quite small, aren't we? He's 67 out of 90. What's he got there? Fusiliers of the line, we don't know how many. And light cavalry, 10, 9, 8 those. I think I should be able to blow these to pieces, shouldn't I? 10, 9, 8. Yep, I'm going to show this battle. I've got... oh, well, I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just take him out. Okay, still, that's as much in my favour as it was when we attacked that town up at the top. So, we want chevrons, basically, that's all it is. And then keep within our own territory and then build up some chevrons. And then replenish our troops as we march on Madrid. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, I'm going to attack this. And I'll show you the battle. But I'll wait till we're actually into the battle before I bring you back in. Otherwise, you're waiting a long time for no reason. Okay, I found a vantage point that works for me. Oh, I haven't turned the sound effects on yet. I'll do that in a minute. Let's just check out what's going on first. I'll show you where I've arranged for them to go. Ooh, if I can find it now. I found a kind of hill just on the side of here where there it is. I know I haven't sort of positioned the infantry properly around where the artillery is going to go yet, but if you look down here, I should just... oh, please say I can. It's an awkward map, so... or rather slightly awkward terrain. I'm hoping I can see him from there. I think I can see that unit there, and that's all I need really, and that will coax him to come and attack me. And then of course we'll put the grape shot on. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll show you when we're in position. We're nearly there actually, because I've got it on fast speed, and I'll put the sound on as well. Okay, nearly there anyway. So okay, that's us in position. Roughly the way I want them to be. I haven't unlimbered the horse yet, and the reason, sorry, the artillery, and the reason why I haven't done that is because usually when you unlimber your artillery, that's a clue or cue for the enemy to start attacking you, and there it is. So I wanted you to see that part. So let's just inspire this artillery. They're very good anyway. 4 chevrons. We should be able to murder everything that comes at us. There's a mistake. I put the light foot on the wing. Not good news. Should really have those on the flank. Looks like he's coming this way, doesn't it, with his with all his troops, all his forces. So I might have to just feint on that flank a little. In fact, I'm going to do that now because I know it's going to happen. Just put those in there. Bring those back a little. I always like to have my line infantry on flanks because they can form square, you see. So what have we got there? That's the chasseur cheval. I don't really want my artillery firing at those. I'd rather have my artillery firing at these here. Reason being that... Oh, can I do anything clever with them yet? No, I can't. Reason being that the cavalry, when they run away, are going to find it a lot easier to get away from me than the infantry. And I don't really want anything escaping from here. I want it to be completely, totally shattered. Right, he's coming all the way around there, isn't he? What a nuisance. Yep. I've left my other cavalry around the other side because I want to be able to... Gosh, I did get quite a few of those, didn't I? I don't even hear anything. I can't hear anything. Oh yes, I can hear it now. Yep, good. Now, 11. I do want the infantry to shoot because I want them to be able to pick up some chevrons. Looks like he's going to try and go for the artillery, doesn't it? Okay. Come on, he should get you. Right, get them now, quickly. Right, and hopefully his infantry will not be able to intervene with this. Right, let's get them on canister now. Can the general inspire them again? No, not yet. Okay. Oh, they've gone already. Crikey, gone already. No, I'm going to continue. Crikey, sorry about that. Oh, this is going to be quite that quick. Right, limber up the artillery so that they don't fire at my horse, chasing them. So hopefully we can chase off his... well, actually kill his horse. Oh, they're getting away, aren't they? Darn it. So let's hope none of them get away. There, they have done. I don't want those coming back. So we're going to risk having another 2 lots of cavalry attacking 1 lot of infantry. 52 he's got there. $50, $40, $49. I think we're going to finish those off anyway, aren't we? It looks like really a foregone conclusion, doesn't it? I don't know how many I managed to lose in that. 32, 32, 27, 28. I went after his horse quicker than I normally would do, but I wanted to catch him so he didn't actually get away. That's the thing. Oh, this cavalry is just walking. It's not very clever. Right, I think he's going to be enough to sort those out anyway. But really they're shattered, so they shouldn't come back on the campaign map anyway, those. So a bit of a whitewash that, really, a bit of a simple battle to show. I tell you what though, if you auto-resolve battles like those on hard, then you might find that you lose those because it was only a little bit in my favour. So that would be something like a 60-40 chance of winning that. So just because the bar, you know, that shows the difference in forces is in your favour does not necessarily mean that you're going to win that. So I wouldn't make that kind of an assumption. Right, well we're just going to chase those off now. So I don't really see much point in watching. What on earth are they doing? What are they walking? Come on, you fools. You sometimes find this, by the way. You'll find your men just wander around the side of the enemy instead of actually attacking them. That's no good. Oh, and by the way, somebody did remind me once, and they're quite right, is that being in diamond formation is not the best way to chase off routing troops. So, where have they gone now? Is that it? Right, you see how many were killed there? Let's take them out of this formation. Just rush them past them. You should find that they hit some of them when they go past. Try that again. I remember the early games when you had to do this. You couldn't just target the enemy. You had to work out where they were going to run away to. I think Cossacks was like that. I used to love that game when it first came out, but it's just not a patch, I'm afraid, on Total War games anymore. Only 8 left, 7 left, whatever, 5 left. Right, okay, I think I'll spare you the rest of this. I've only got a few minutes left of the video, so I don't want to be wasting it on this kind of thing, really, do I? So we'll just have a quick look at the campaign map before I get this video recorded. Well, that didn't turn out to be particularly good chevron collecting. The Portuguese cavalry picked one up, nobody else got any at all, so... Oh well, the main thing is that I got away with only losing 1 man in the whole battle, so I think we just have to accept that. So, okay, just okay that. And he's out of the way, that's... the main result. I presume this place is happy. Yes, it is. So what I want to do now really is start marching towards Madrid, which is over there. So those areas... Is there a bridge there or something? No. Well, I'm going that way anyway, whatever there is there. I'm still going to go that way. Okay. Having lost only one man, we will be replenishing. And let's move Wellington over as well. Is he on a slow replenishment rate as well? Yes, he is, I'm afraid. I need to, before I actually move them, I just need to check out that... Oh, come on, where are you? I just need to check out that... Oh yeah, there is a bridge there, isn't there? That this place is happy. Yes, it is. Ah, brilliant. That's great news. Okay, so we'll have him moving towards Madrid. See if there's any ambushes around here or anything. No, nothing. In fact, I could have sent him in first, couldn't I? That was a bit silly of me, really. I should have sent the provocateur in to highlight the area, because there might have been something there that I could have seen by having... Oh, there you go. Look at that. Damn, I should have moved him first, shouldn't I? What's he got there? 3, he's got 5 in that army, and I'm replenishing, and I've got 13 in mine, so I don't expect he's got very much of a chance there, has he really? 2 lots of artillery in there. I don't know what his other artillery is, what these are, whether they're artillery or not, you know, but anyway, I think I'm out of time, and I do want to keep within my 30 minutes if I can, you know, because these videos are taking an age to upload, they really are. I know I've moaned and whinged about that enough for now, haven't I? So, the one thing I did want to check before I do that, I always do this kind of thing, don't I? Check things. 58, and I'm on -3 territorial expansion. I think, I'm not sure, I can't remember now, but I think I was on 56 before. So in other words, for territorial expansion, I get minuses even when I liberate a place, which is absolutely bonkers, isn't it? So I'm now on a -3. I might as well have just taken the place, you know, in terms of, you know, how people feel happy about me. Now that's +15. Now, I can't remember what I was on last time. I think I was on +17, wasn't I? I think you get a 2, you know, every time. I really do. So even Portugal is going to turn against me eventually, aren't they, if I'm not careful. So, right, okay, so really what I need to do is take this area here that's got this port. That is this one here, I suppose. So I really need to be going towards the Navarre. And or is it this area? I'm not sure which one it belongs to. Might be that one. And then I can land troops in there, or like I said before, I can land troops on this side and move from here. I suspect I'll be going from this side really, because I'll be able to wreck this port that he's been building up on this side as well, won't I? So I'll let these Spanish troops I've got up here do the rest. What am I going to get next turn now, by the way? 4,131. That's because I've taken on those extra troops, of course. So that's always worth thinking about. Every time you liberate somewhere you get extra troops, which are not particularly good troops, and they drain your economy. Perhaps I need to start building up the economy a little bit more. This is something that will come in handy to me. Anyway, I'm going to have a think about that for when I do the next video, so I hope this one loads up. Hopefully sometime today. I'm going to try it today instead of overnight, just see if I can get things moving a little bit quicker than they have been. At the moment I've been doing overnight uploads, and something like 2 out of 3 nights they've been failing for reasons I won't bore you with. But anyway, I need to have a look around and see what I can do next, and move my agents around, sabotage places, and have a good look around and see what I'm going to do next. So, okay, Shogun Total War, only in about, 1 week? Maybe 8 days or something like that. And if you look at the, I'm looking at that, look at the number of territories, he's now got 12 left. Like I said, he's got to lose 7, and I've got 7 days before Shogun Total War comes out. It's doable, isn't it, really, so long as the French, not French, sorry, so long as the Spanish leave me alone. We shall see.